Keystone shootout at Edinburgh University. The girls, we have Dream versus Mercury. Mercury is in the blue. They won the tip. Dream is in the white, and now they've got the fast break. It's a bucket by Angelito off the assist from Moore. Excuse me. And Moore with the steal. Oh. Little gave up the opportunity there. And the blue is playing back to back. Oh, three-pointer. Gabrielle Vaughn. She hit one like that last game, right at the beginning. And a block. Excuse me. Naraki comes up with the loose ball. Goes to Little. Drives down the middle. Kicks to Moore. And Moore gets a putback. Little too much there. Another three. Rebound Little. Cousins takes the ball and can't finish it. And now she does. And nobody's picking up the ball handler. Little stops and pops. Pretty looking shot. All right, so a bit messy. The game just started. So this is Vaughn. The ball's tipped, and so she gets her dribble back. And good defense by the White, getting in the passing lane. She has nowhere to go with it, and now it's Little in 2-on-1. Dishes. Bowerly crosses over three. Little tells her teammate to cut. Great play. And we have the layup by Ali Naraki. And that was Angelito on the fast break. Assist by Moore. Bowerly looking for cutters. Decides to shoot it. Little comes up with it. And once again, can't get the layup to go. And we've got a size advantage here. Cousins gets hit in the face, scores anyway. And they're going to count it. Little NBA continuation call. I just interviewed her 5 minutes ago. Wants to major in physical therapy. Knocks down the free throw. So, college coaches, check your school website to see if you have physical therapy as a major. Naraki with the fake, kicks out, and a foul. And that is going to be blue ball. She deflected it off of the inbound player. That's what he's explaining. Bowerly gets position inside, squares up and scores. Smart play. Moore is open. Misses. Fights on the glass, but it's going to go to blue. Got a good matchup here between Cousins and Moore. Moore knocked the ball out of bounds. Moore probably has the advantage out on the perimeter here, but we'll see. Yep, steals the ball. And a determined bucket, Ella Gebhardt. That's the end of our first period. Okay, subs come in. Barnes brings it down. Stripped. And the scoop shot. By Jordan Ingelito. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. Oh, nice deflection. Good defensive play by Toriana Roberts. Little with the hesitation and the kick. Roberts on the boards. Goes up strong. A deep shot. Oh my goodness. Angelito is really putting points on the board here. Barnes tries to come right back. No. Little down to Angelito. Good pass. Waiter on the court. We've got Roberts grabs it. Fires down court. Wood, stop and pop. Good save. Barnes squares up and launches it. Nope. Little blows. Oh. Wow, that was impressive how she was able to take the contact and still finish. So, Mia Little from Ithaca, New York, gets a 3-point play. And Roberts is really stepping up the defense here. Little to Roberts. Little gets it back. Steps back for 3. Pass ahead. That was a nice pass by Barnes. And Barnes just steals the ball. Some people are looking a little tired out here. It's like 2 people run down, then 3 people run down here. Wood has it. And no one picks her up. Draws the foul. Danielle Wood from Brockway, Pennsylvania. She's showing some real acceleration. Hooks grabs the board, and Little has it. Bounce pass. Stagel. Back to Little for 3. Short. Wood passes ahead. Vaughn is fouled. So this is Gabrielle Vaughn, 5'6" guard from Erie, and only a freshman. Hits both shots. Stagel drives left, tries the scoop, and gets fouled. So that is Taylor Stagel, 2 guard, sophomore from Northwestern PA. Roberts grabbed the offensive board, but then we have subs. Nadia Moore brings it up. And Moore ducks under, scoops with the left hand, scores. Bowerly. And a steal. That's Gebhardt. Holds on to the ball. And a deep three by Stegel. She felt that one. That was NBA range. And steal by Moore. Oh, wow. The Rondo fake. She knew what she was doing there. And Barnes comes right back to the hoop. So, good help defense forces the travel. Roberts stepped in. Naraki. Barnes with a nice move and bank shot. Way to handle the ball. Here comes Cousins. We'll stay here. I don't know. It might have been clean, but foul's called. Oh, it's getting physical in there. And they're going to send her to the line. Not sure who initiated that. So, I've said this several times by now, but at least I'm pronouncing it right, actually. We got Alex Cousins going to the free throw line. She's a 5'11" sophomore. Roberts with a kick out, and then Naraki makes the nice move, misses. Wood has it. Barnes is going to put it up from way outside. Not sure why. Steal by Roberts. Aggressive take and then followed up by Moore. Oh, nice defense. Naraki with the steal. And we're at the halfway point of this game. Brought to you by King Kongin energy drink. Make him say, I can't do that. Okay, so Cousins brings it up. And is pressured. And a spinning shot by Vaughn. Nice follow-up. That was Gebhardt. And good defense now by Gebhardt. Little is directing traffic. Finds Angelito. That's been a combo in this game. Nice pick and roll action. And then Wood steals the outlet. Naraki gets the rebound. Hey. Gebhardt kicks to Hooks. Bowerly dishes. Vaughn. Wow. A little bit of a rainbow from 8 feet out. And Angelito takes the baseline. Good defense by Naraki. Little to Gebhardt for 2. Nothing there. Go the other way. And no one is guarding the person right in front of the ball. Well, now they are. Oh, Bowerly, what in the world? The circus move. And it's that same combo, Little to Angelito. And now we have Bowerly assist. I think that was Peters. Couldn't convert that time. Wood chases it down, dishes. Katie Peters with the bucket. And Little goes in with the left hand. Oh, nice defense. Naraki with the steal. And we have Gebhardt all alone. And another assist for Little. But Naraki's put the clamps on a couple of times here. 12 minutes to go. Moore with the nice move, puts it in off the glass. And Stiegel picks up the steal. Wood guarded by Moore. They dump it into Barnes with the size advantage. Turns. She'll go to the line. So that's Gracie Barnes. 5'10" guard. It's on my sheet as a 2 guard, but she's been playing point guard, so maybe a combo. From Cincinnati Day, Ohio. Only a junior. Yeah, she brings a lot to the table. She's got ball handling, some court vision, some size, some shooting. Some defense. Moore finds the open cutter. Gebhardt. Defense lost track of her. And it's knocked away by Gebhardt. And they dump it in the post. Cousins, nice defense by Naraki. Had the position and knocked the ball away. And Roberts with the spin. Moore Somehow finds herself under there again. But they don't convert. Rebound Naraki. More to Gebhardt. Blocked from behind. And stolen from behind. Roberts and one. Assist by Moore. Toriana Roberts. 5'7" forward from Collegiate Academy, PA. And they didn't realize it was only one shot, maybe. And well, here's Barnes in the open floor, is going to launch it. No. Can we pick two people from the white and nobody from the blue? Can we pick two people from the white and no one from the blue? Steal by Barnes. And steal back the other way. Gebhardt kicks it out. Roberts a three. Roberts steals it back. Oh. Great hustle. That was technically, she caught it. That was right. Backcourt violation. Well, Barnes and Moore were sort of all over the court there. Going to the blue team. And it's stripped by Stiegel. Said, I'll take that. Who do you think from each team?
10. Okay.
That was a good box out. Yeah, good call. Over the back. Good box out by Wood. If I was just gonna pick somebody who's good on the blue, it would be her, but she's not really playing well. We saw number 14. I could tell she could be good.
But she's not playing. It's not her game.
So I I guess that's probably who I would pick from them just because she has potential to be good. We got a mad scramble. And shot by number 15, Sammy Probst. Was this a quick sub? I mean, even number 17's been pretty good too. The long hair, but Little on the fast break. Moore with the spin, the turnaround, no. Rebound, Roberts with the putback. Always like to have an aggressive rebounder on your team like that. Good defense, and now Little finds, she's going for the pretty play. Made the extra pass. Hey, we'll take you one at a time, so whoever wants to go first. All right, we're going to interview our players of the game. So remind everybody your name and school.
I'm Jordan Ingalito. I go to Oakland Catholic High School.
And what grade are you going into?
I'm in 12th grade.
And how tall are you?
5'8".
All right, so had a great game. So what would you say is your greatest strength and the thing you need to work on the most?
My greatest strength would probably be just like help defense and like just a good teammate. The biggest thing I probably need to work on is getting to the basket more.
Well, I saw you really running the floor in this game.
Yeah.
And actually, you two were hooking up on you're getting the assist from your teammate here, but also knocking down some outside shots. So that's great. What is your personal workout, maybe in the off season, or how do you work on your game?
Just like staying in shape, going on a run every day, getting shots up as much as I can, just ball handling every day.
For your team coming up this year, what are your team goals?
Just being a good captain and leader and doing everything I can to help my team get as far as possible.
That sounds great. So you're a senior, so are you thinking about what you want to major in?
Probably like sports management, something like that has to do with sports, something like that.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right, great game. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, can you tell everybody your name and school and grade?
Mia Little. I'm a junior and I go to Ithaca High School.
And that's in New York, right?
Yeah, upstate.
So yeah, I'm gonna ask you the same question. So what do you think is your best strength, and what do you need to work on the most?
I'd say my best strength is just looking up and getting the ball to my teammates when they're open, and I need to work on not hesitating when I have an open shot.
I would agree probably with both of those, because you had probably double-digit assists in this game, and almost as many the last game, and you did have that one layup where you gave it up because you wanted another assist when you could have scored.
Yeah.
But rather have an unselfish player anyway. So how do you work on your game? What's maybe an off-season workout that you do?
I usually get in the weight room and then I go get shots up with my dad, like 3 times a week.
That sounds good. Yeah, what are your team goals for this year?
We're gonna have a really young varsity team, so my goal is just to try to make everyone confident, and so we can just have a good season and get some dubs.
Great. And do you have any idea what you'd like to major in college?
Early childhood development.
Oh, why are you interested in that?
I'm taking a course that was really interesting at my school, so I just thought,
That sounds great.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot. Great job.
Thank
Keep it
you.
up.